What's going on, guys? If you're holding Shiba Inu, we always have two questions involving dates, involving time. When? That's the big question, right? I think to keep it simple, by the end of this video, I want to show you the answer for the two of them. And I'm also doing something cool, seeing if there's still life for Shiba Inu. And there is, guys, there is. But the question remains, can we burn? Can we really burn? Well, let me show you a lot of things. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to, guys. If you want to, expand the Shiba Inu awareness out there, because there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of competition in meme coins, and SHIB really needs to wake up because we got a lot of money on it, right? I mean, come on. Now, smash the like button if you believe that Shiba Inu explosion is imminent. That's what I asked on X, and to my surprise, we still get some really nice coverage, awareness. People want it, and the comments are awesome, right? People want to see Shiba Inu lead once again, which is the main goal of this, right? Of the meme coins. I mean, if you take a look at number 2 in the meme coin category, still 10 billion market cap. But let me cover something that it's been on my mind, right? And I've seen your comments. I want to respond to some of them, right, when it comes to the burn, because here's the deal. As far as when the price of Shiba Inu will go and break the all-time high, well, we just have to measure it by the season that we are in. The bull market is still not in its full glory, and it's going to come eventually. So just be patient. But there's something that's not being really the best, and that is burning. Because burning is being kind of like just falling behind. And we still have 580 plus trillion. And last year we burned less than 100 billion, 76B. And then late 2023, we were burning some billions. And then sometime in early 2024, we burned almost 10 billion. And then Ragnar Shib said that we're going to be burning 9.25 trillion in January of this year. Probably he got confused because we actually burned this and he said this. So I don't know. But the goal is to burn Shiba Inu no matter what. And there's been some ideas by Lucy even earlier this week. I showed you this project that she has. And that's cool, right? I mean, that she's sharing because it's from Shibarium or partners, which is good. Everybody's burning Shiba Inu regardless. But let me tell you something. How long do you think it's gonna take to burn this Shiba Inu, right? Or as I've said before, right, we're not gonna be able to burn everything. But a realistic expectation, how many years? Well, I don't think you're ready for this, but I still want to show you. So just bear with me on these examples because I'm just trying to be open to the possibilities that we can do this, even though we haven't done it before. We have a 380 something trillion supply. And I'm saying that we could burn maybe 150 billion per year. I know it sounds so low, but we haven't done it before. Well, that will take us almost 4,000 years. 4,000 years. Doesn't work, right? Well, let's be more objective in our evaluation. This is kind of like the general to burn everything. Obviously, that is not going to happen ever because we're just not going to burn everything and nobody's going to make money, right? But 4,000 years at a rate that we still haven't seen, but it is somewhat close, right? Close to 100 billion. Now, nobody's going to be here 4,000 years, none. So this example, it just doesn't going to work, but it is kind of like the spectrum of time. This is going to be here in the complete extreme. Something that I will say is more realistic, right, is we need to burn an amount that is willing to be given out because there's a lot of whales, there's a lot of exchanges, and exchanges won't burn Shiba Inu because they already bought it. They already have it in their ownership. They're just not going to do it, right? What Binance is doing with LUNC and other different exchanges, you don't really see exchanges burning a crypto other than their native token, like Binance burning BNB, Crow burned 70 billion, Crypto.com burned 70 billion Crow years ago. So that's what they do. But it's not really usual to burn a token that is not yours. So that's why Shibarium exists, because Shibarium is made for burning and other different things. But I wanted to give you some clarity on that one. Given the fact that we really don't do a good job burning, and I'm like I told you before in many different videos, nobody is subjected to burn, right? I think the Shiba Inu team saying that it is the responsibility of the Shiba Inu community by using Shibarium is part of, like, okay, yes, I get it, but it means that we'll never really burn enough to help the price go up. Now, I was saying before, well, is burning really a big factor for the price to go higher? Yes and no, because yes, it will help so much if we kind of burn trillions, because, or I mean billions at first, because that really helps whales and retail to be bullish and to buy and to believe that we're gonna do that again, because that's what happened late 2021 bull cycle. People were like, oh, we're burning so much, let's just go for it and buy. So it helps for the buys, for the hype. But realistically speaking, the price pumped a lot because of the exchanges, because of the bull market, because Shiba Inu was the Dogecoin killer, because we had some pretty strong narratives. Now it's just more of who is the next Shiba Inu, and that's what's hurting the price of the token. But a more realistic, just giving you more insights on that, a more realistic will be, instead of 583 trillion, I think going from 580 to 400, right? So about 150 trillion, that will be a little bit more convincing, right? Which will be something like 150, which I know it's still a lot to ask, right? That is 100, that is 1,000, that is 1,000,000, that is 1,000,000,000, that is 1,000,000,000,000. So 2, 3, 4, 5 divided by, and we will do once again 150, but now not trillion, billion, right? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. That will give us, guys, 1,000 years. So it may not really be in our favor, right? I mean, it's less than 4,000 years, but now it's 1,000 years, 1,000 years to burn, much less than everything. Something that I will say, we still have some supply there, but it's still 1,000 years, which means which one are we supposed to change here, right? The amount that we burn or the rate that we burn? I think you know the answer for that. The rate. If we cannot burn trillions per year, we're absolutely cooked, and it just makes no sense whatsoever to have a burn conversation. Cannot. Doesn't make any sense. Burning millions, it's peanuts. So I think the major responsibility will lie in the entire community, and of course the DAO too, because they don't have enough money, right, to just buy and burn. But I mean, just saying, just when I gave you the when when it comes to the burn, there's no specific date. Burning 1 trillion Shiba Inu, like I said, is millions. Like 1 trillion SHIB is $20+ million. Who will do that? 9.25 Ragnar said, do you think somebody's going to burn $100+ million? No. But it comes to show, guys, that we're still trying, working, and waiting on Shiba Inu to do something. A lot of people will wait for the price to go up and then sell and never talk about Shiba Inu again. Or because my last point, because we are only, this is what Guache Guru shared with us, guys. Less than 5% of the global population is invested in crypto. So, Oscar, why are you telling me that Shiba Inu will not be burning enough when it's just merely 5% of us? And out of all of those in crypto, how many are really in meme coins, So that's the outlook, guys. It looks sad if we are the only ones, but understand that we are just away from a major retail wave of new investors that have no clue what we know, that have money, that want to make money quick, and are willing to risk. And we know because we already went through that. So we now can make better decisions because there's new money coming in. So that new money coming in helps everything to push the limits and go much higher and burn something that we wouldn't before. You see? So I hope this helps, guys. You know, the price will eventually come, but the burns, I mean, I think we still need more people because the people right now, we all know a lot. Like we know the change, we know the ecosystems. We don't want to get rug pulled. We don't want to get scammed. And we're waiting, but we're waiting on that bull market that's going to trigger a massive wave of mainstream adoption. And that's what we need to see these meme coins flourish. If you enjoyed this conversation, guys, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Also, take a look at Margex down below. Join, start leveraging, guys, up to 10,000 welcome bonus, and join my PPF trading indicator. That it helps a lot when it comes to buy and sell alerts. I really use it, and it helps because I want to make money, and that's how some of the tools that I use. See you next time, guys. Peace.